Okay, guys, part two
We're
of
back.
the All Star Show. So, in this episode of part two, we're going to be discussing our opinions on gaming and what our favorite type of gaming styles are as far as favorite games. Um, so, we're going to start it with RPG games. Now, I'm gonna pick three games that I grew up playing. That two people are actually recommended these games years for me ago. I want to say when I was 8 years old, and then I continued just playing them.
Mm.
So at number three, it's gonna be Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo, which I would still play to this day, honestly, if I had it.
Yeah,
Um,
I would too.
I might be getting an NES Classic actually
Yeah,
edition. I might be getting it next month. I'm
I hope you
thinking
get
about
it.
buying it. You can get them used now for like $55 on
Really,
eBay.
sweet.
So um, that's just my third one. The second one is Zelda. Zelda for me, honestly, I grew up with the original NES game. I
Yeah,
played them all the way up until, well, the 64 version. I wasn't able to play any of the newer ones.
I think the older ones are the best that
Yeah.
people have said.
Well, Ocarina of Time, for example. Oh my God, that game is amazing. Just the
Oh,
graphics
is it?
and storyline. However, that is one of the longest games to beat because there's 71 levels.
Jeez.
I never beat it. I only got to
Yeah.
level 48, and then I just couldn't play it anymore. So,
Yeah, I don't blame
um,
you. I get tired of that, definitely.
but my favorite game of all time, as far as RPG goes, is a game called Rayman.
Hmm.
Now, Rayman, the first and second game, are one of the only games where it incorporates full spectrum. I mean, you get like close up, you can zoom out, you have different camera angles. Um, there was a game for the Sony PlayStation. There was also a game for the N64.
Mm-hmm.
And the Jaguar guys are going to take it all the way back to
Yeah.
the early 90s when the Jaguar 64 with Atari. That was one of their hit games that they had for launch. And I would spend hours upon hours of playing that game. I mean, we're talking 4 or 5 hours playing it straight. And that's another game where you have to keep playing it because there's like 75 levels for it. So,
Jeez.
yeah, I'm going to say Atari did a wonderful job because Ubisoft had a lot to do with that. They spent almost 5 years making it for the Jaguar before it was even put out. Um, so yeah, that's definitely a game that I could still play now. So
Yeah. Um. Probably the first Mario for me, the Nintendo one that was pretty amazing when that came out. I played that all day for like weeks. Sonic, probably the original Sonic for Sega Genesis.
yeah,
And I guess I would go with Zelda too because it was just so much fun. And you could do a lot with it, and it was different. And I think the first Nintendo pretty much was the best system
well, yeah,
in terms of
I mean,
originality too in all the games. So
Nintendo I
so
think took that whole market over. I mean,
yeah,
in eight was it 83, 84, or is it later than that?
a little bit later. I think either 86 or 87. I
Yeah,
believe could have been
I mean,
87 maybe.
I still have a picture of myself when I was 8, 9 years old opening it
Yeah,
on Christmas morning. So.
yeah.
Um, So the next one that we're gonna talk about is favorite sports games. Now I'm gonna pick three games that I grew up playing that I still, to this day, I would probably play anyways on a regular basis. Um, at number three, I'm gonna say NBA Jam, the original one that was on the Sega Genesis.
Did
Um,
you ever play it in the arcade?
Oh God, yes, I wasted
Yeah.
so much allowance money on that.
That was a lot of
Yeah.
fun playing that in the arcade.
Um, the second game I'm gonna say Madden
Okay.
because I've played all the earlier versions, even on I think even on like the early Genesis, Super Nintendo. I believe I even played one that was on a handheld console. I
Hmm.
think that might have been the Game Gear. Yes,
Could have been.
'96, I think. Yes.
I've never been good at Madden. I kind of gave that game up.
But I stopped playing Madden on when we got into the newer consoles. I've only played up until probably 2009, I think.
Okay.
So I've not played any games since then.
Gotcha.
So we're probably further down the road as far as
Mm-hmm.
where it is now compared to then. But I would say it's very fun to play though, especially with other people. But I do think people cheat online,
Oh yeah.
and I don't think that that's fair. So
It's tough to play people online in sports games. 'Cause,
now.
you know,
The top game that I want to talk about is a game that was on the original Xbox, and you might know this because you probably played it before. Was it NBA Half Court or Full Court?
NBA Street.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
NBA Street.
That was a lot
NBA
of fun.
Street. Now, what I liked about NBA Street is that it had your legends, it had the more modern talent, but you could also, it had that NBA Jam feel to it.
Yeah, it does.
You could do crazy stuff with it. You could do half court shots. You could like alley oop the ball.
I think they're thinking about coming out with an updated one for
really?
the new Xbox.
I might play it then.
Yeah.
But those are just a few games that I really enjoyed, and I probably would play even to this day. So.
Yeah. I would have to probably say NBA 2K. I used to be an NBA Live guy, but 2K kind of took over the newer games and sports games. I liked some baseball games, but I forgot what they were called for the 360. I had a baseball game, I just can't remember the name of it.
The show?
No, but that was a fun game.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called. It was like Major MLB something.
Oh, yeah, those are the more modern games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like a lot of golf games. I can't really pick one, but I play a lot of even miniature golf or just regular golf games.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun and relaxing. Not too much stress, When I'm playing 2K, sometimes I get kind of stressed out when I'm playing online. So.
The next one is kind of an interesting thing that I wanted to talk about. And what is your favorite system that you grew up playing other than Xbox?
Nintendo.
Nintendo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Definitely. Or PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
But probably Nintendo.
I would probably say PlayStation 1 and 2. Dreamcast is amazing.
You love the Dreamcast.
I love the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to say Super Nintendo, NES. Even the Wii, I think, is very entertaining to play.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
The Wii U, I played a demo of it, and I actually liked it. I've not had an opportunity to play the Switch yet, but from what I've been watching online videos, oh my god, it's awesome.
I don't get why they have so many systems out, the Nintendo. They got so many.
Well, I think it's because they got so far behind for all those years that now they're trying to just say, no, this is our market.
Okay. Is the Switch selling pretty well?
Oh, yes,
No?
it's the top selling
It
console
is?
right now. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
It's outselling the Xbox.
Wow, I did
X
not know
so,
that.
Yeah.
Wow, well, that's good.
So, those are some things that we wanted to talk about real fast. One other quick thing. What are some video games that you think should be made into movies?
Oh, man. Into movies. I don't know, maybe Sonic? Did they ever make a Sonic movie?
There's Japanese animated movies.
Well, I mean, just like live action.
No.
Sonic would be a good one, I think. That's the only one I can think of, right? Maybe they already made Mario. So,
Well, I believe that they could make Mario for the newer generation. In fact,
There you go.
I think that they could do that movie justice, in my opinion, because
Mhm.
I went to the theater when I was a kid, and
Yeah.
I had my Mario shirt on, and I was like, "Yay,
Yeah.
Mario! Woohoo!" And unfortunately, after I went out of the movies, I was like, "Well, I don't know if that was really as good as
I
it
mean,
should be."
it was. I think it's better than people give it credit for, but I can see why you were disappointed. That's a good idea. They should do that.
Yeah.
They should do that. Yeah.
The other thing that I think could be very entertaining if they wanted to do it is do a Spyro the Dragon movie
Hmm.
or a Crash.
What console was that
Bandicoot
for? Sega?
It was for PlayStation 1,
Oh, okay.
and I believe it was for PC.
What about Battletoads? That would be a cool
Battletoads would
movie.
be a very interesting.
That'd be
yeah.
They should bring that back.
They've had a lot of success with Ninja Turtles, so why
Yeah.
not bring that?
Maybe
into
because they're
the-
too close to the Turtles. Or
Well,
maybe they don't
yeah.
want to confuse people. People would just call it a rip-off of Turtles, probably. But it's really not. It's its own game. So.
So, out of what we've listed here, what are your favorite games that you think should be made into movies? Comment below and make your little list.
Right down there.
Yeah. Sub and subscribe to either one of us. I just wanted to do these videos for you guys, something a little bit different. And then I'll be doing a video later on about, how to better your life, how to deal with stress and anxiety, because I struggle with that myself. And I used to take lots of medications, but I'm to the point now to where I feel like I can deal with that, in other ways. And so I do want to give some people advice on how to deal with those things. But we'll get out of your hair. We just wanted to do these 2 videos and see how everybody is out there on the World Wide Web, Webiverse. So everybody on YouTube, peace, much love. Add both of us if you want to, and we will see you later.
Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Bye.